Hi, I'm Crystal Frazier, the Senior Case Manager for the City of Sarasota's Homeless Outreach Team. I've been with them for about 4 years now, and during that time, I've helped house several hundreds of individuals experiencing homelessness. I'm so glad to have this new, unique funding source to help alleviate some of the current stress and barriers that we as a community experience. And we experience this because of a lack of funding that we don't have for some special situations. Some of those situations include lack of funding for emergency shelter, medication, bus passes, cell phones. With this funding, we will be able to help some of our clients further succeed. I want to sincerely thank the Patterson Foundation for their extremely generous gift, and to the Gulf Coast Community Foundation for matching it. It's help like this that gives me hope for my clients' futures. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christy Skoglund. I'm the CEO of the Florida Center for Early Childhood. I just want to take a moment to thank the Patterson Foundation for their support of our organization. The past year has been really hard for so many, but it's especially been hard for many of the families that we serve. Our therapists have seen an increase in the mental health needs of so many of the families, and your support has allowed us to increase services to meet the needs of our families. We can't thank you enough.
Hi, I'm Bradley Dorrell, Clinical Director of the Florida Center's Infant and Early Childhood Mental Health Program. And one example I think of is for a single mother who didn't have any transportation and was just trying to work and provide for her children. And our therapist was able to meet with her over Zoom for telehealth and provide weekly therapy for her and to support her during that time. During a time when she wouldn't have been able to drive to the office for an appointment.
Hi, I'm Cameron Hodgins, the CEO of the Glasser Schoenbaum Human Services Center. It's an honor and a privilege to share with you our Sparkle story today. This honorarium really allowed us to focus on what we do best, which is to provide services to nonprofits for their operations and to provide support programs for our community. As we have seen the impacts of COVID unfold, these services are more critical now than ever. Our reserve account is the core of our mission, which is to sustain, support, and connect our nonprofit community. The Glasser Schoenbaum Human Services Center is a 5-acre campus of 14 buildings where 18 nonprofits are housed. That reserve account is used to pay for things like air conditioning units that quit in the middle of the Florida summer heat, or fences that need repaired, or plumbing services that are in desperate need. For each of the 18 nonprofits that's on our campus, that means that those maintenance costs do not come out of their pocket, and we are supporting their operations directly. The agencies on our campus serve populations from prenatal care and beginning of life till the end of life. They are essential in improving the quality of lives of those who live in our community. We are proud of the work they do every day, and even more proud that they call Glasser Schoenbaum home. Our region is very fortunate to have the generous philanthropy of the Patterson Foundation directly impact the amazing work that we all do. Thank you.
My name is Sean Johnson. I'm a lieutenant with the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, and I am currently in charge of our community services section. The HOT team started in 2018, and it currently includes 5 members of the Sheriff's Office, 2 of which are sworn personnel, and 3 are case managers. The mission of the HOT team is to facilitate individuals who are currently homeless or are about to be homeless and find them sustainable housing in the future.
You've tried to solve your homelessness yourself and it hasn't worked. Why don't you give us an opportunity to end your homelessness?
Everybody has some sort of an issue that is keeping them caught up in that cycle of homelessness. Some of it has to do with the driver's license, their birth certificate, and or any other sort of identification. That's something that the average person like you and I take for granted, but an individual who is homeless or has been incarcerated, they often will lose those things. And that's where partnering with the community through donations helps those individuals. The donations that we get from the community are critical to the success of the HOT team. It doesn't cost that much for a birth certificate, but for somebody that's homeless and doesn't have a whole lot of money, $25 can be the difference between making or breaking it. And if we can't get a birth certificate, we can't get a driver's license, they can't get them housed. And it's step by step by step that ultimately at the end of the day, if they don't have the basic necessities, they can't sustain housing in the future. It's an amazing transition to see individuals who are sometimes living in the worst of worst conditions, and then 6 months to a year later, they're now living normal, sustainable lives that they would have never thought previously would have been possible. So the transition is amazing.
I'm Andy with Veteran Air, and we're here with the Sheffields, Horace and Willie Mae, and we're replacing 2 air conditioning systems for them today. And Sarasota County Veterans Commission reached out to us, and we partnered up with Goodwill, Minnesota to meet that need of a Purple Heart veteran in Vietnam. And they do have some other needs, so you, the community, if you can help out, need some roofing repairs, do need some drywall repairs, so please let us know if you can help. And what do you think about your new air conditioning system?
I love it because I like to be cool.
All right. Well, we really do appreciate your service. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Diane Clark.
And I'm Jane Von Haman, and we're volunteers at St. Vincent de Paul at St. Peter and Paul Church in Bradenton. Our mission is to help our neighbors who are struggling to meet their financial obligations. Thanks to the generous honorarium we receive from the Patterson Foundation, we have been able to assist more families who are struggling. Here's one of their stories.
Because of the Patterson Foundation, we are able to continue helping a young single mother of 5 children who has cancer. The aggressive treatment that she has been receiving has made her unable to work. She had a good paying job as an independent contractor for a business. Unfortunately, she doesn't have disability insurance, and her illness is not COVID related, which took her out of the pool of those who could seek help through designated COVID funds. She came to St. Vincent de Paul, and we were able to assist her with funds available through the season of sharing. But again, she was limited by the amount of assistance allowed. Now, thanks to the gifted funds from the Patterson Foundation, St. Vincent de Paul has been able to continue assisting her, giving her some additional financial relief as she continues her battle with cancer and to be the best mom she can be for her 5 children.
So again, to the Patterson Foundation, whose financial generosity helps us to continue our work to help our neighbors in need, we just say thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kathleen Kramer, Executive Director of Turning Points. And we are all so thankful to the Patterson Foundation for the generous honorarium that we received for being a fiscal agent as well as a distributor of Season of Sharing funds. We actually have given out $540,000 since July of 2020. These are Season of Sharing funds. And so you can imagine that that is a whole lot of applications that we have to take in order to process those funds. As a matter of fact, it's 2,613 applications that we have taken in since July 1st of 2020. So we are going to use our honorarium funds to purchase and implement a new application software system. Not only will this make it easier for our clients to be able to apply, but also easier for our case managers and more efficient. So they will be able to push out the applications and actually start helping clients even faster. So thank you so much, Patterson Foundation, for making it easier for us to serve our community.
Hi, you guys. I want to tell you a sparkly story today. And it's about an honorarium received by the Patterson Foundation for United Way of Charlotte County. And that is really to help us with our Season of Sharing program. Season of Sharing has been instrumental with COVID-19 and all of the stressors that our families and our community have faced. We are double what we normally give out for Season of Sharing. We're double this year. That's about $500,000. And that equates to families that are being helped to stay in their homes. So what has the honorarium helped us with? It has literally helped us with helping to support the 3 staff people. Jen is one of our staff members who has helped us with year over year manage the Season of Sharing grant. Jen, come here, come here. Jen is our sparkly Jen who helps us manage Season of Sharing. We couldn't do it without all of our staff, and so this honorarium has really helped with funding the work that we do here, because 100% of that Season of Sharing money goes to help our clients. So the honorarium has helped with our staffing.